Hey everyone, welcome to another video. My name's Alyssa and this is my channel, She Writes Books. That is my dog on my messy bed. I was just about to make it, but then I realized she was on it. Anyways, I want to kind of talk about the book that I'm reading, and that is Shadow Crown by Kristen Martin. Now, I was really excited to read this book. As you can see, it has a library sticker on it because I requested it in the library, and yeah, so I do love Kristen Martin and her videos. I do find them motivating, but this, however, I am finding not so well. I don't know. I am literally 152 pages into this, and I am just confused on everything. I think the chapters are way too short, and I don't think that the writing is that good. There are a bit of pieces that are good, but I think this is another DNF video. I don't know if I've made one before, but I am making one now. This is probably going to be a series, because sometimes I read stuff and I can't continue it for whatever reason. I was just trying to continue reading this book, and I just can't do it. Anyways, I will read the back to you so that you know what it's about, and then I'll kind of get into some problems that I had with it. So, this is the synopsis. At the top it has a little tagline: for most people, the act of killing is intangible, unfathomable. But not for 17-year-old Arden Illyri. Having been involved in crew assassination attempts as a mere child, killing is a natural disposition for her. Growing up without parents in a castle ruled by an iron-fisted king. That's one of my problems, as well as the first one. Is the furthest thing from a fairy tale. As is being forced into the crew, the king's group of hand-selected assassins. But with each passing year, she comes to enjoy the act of killing more and more. Kill or be killed, she chooses the former. A decade ago, King Darius Tywin banished the Qunari, those who practice Illusi. I'm not sure on how to pronounce that magical name. It's right above my finger, my index finger there. Or old magic, from Trindalith Kingdom, and ensuring that no Qunari will ever step foot in his kingdom again. But Arden discovers otherwise after a dual-assigned mission goes horribly awry. That's another thing that I had a problem with. Maybe the back can just help me list off everything I have a problem with this, even though I'm only 152 pages in. Even more startling, she discovers that she may have more in common with the Qunari than she's been led to believe. Arden wants to trust that King Tywin. I'm not going to read the rest of it. I feel like it's too long of a synopsis. I feel like some synopsises are too long in general. Anyways, where do I even begin? Oh yes, she is a killing machine. Not at all. At all. See, when I think of an assassin, and if you're going to bring an assassin in, I'd say at least make it somewhat like Assassin's Creed. the video game, because that's what I think of when I think of Assassins, or like the movie Assassin's Creed, because they had like no mercy towards anyone, or the movie was based off of the video game. My dad's actually playing that right now, and it's too choppy of a book. I just don't think I can continue reading it. So I think right now I'm going to be DNFing Shadow Crown, which I'm sad because I didn't request it and I was so excited for it. It's a beautiful book and I loved seeing her journey of writing it, but I feel like she focused too much of the future of the book than actually being in the present of writing the book. And that's what I see a lot of people doing, and it harms their writing, and you can see it in their writing because it is not that great. I'm probably rating this like a 3-star to be kind. I was enjoying it at first, but then it just kind of went downhill because the plot, there is no plot. There's a story and there's no up and downs, up and downs, up and downs. And the chapters are so like short and chopped up, and every single character doesn't even need to be in there. If this is about Arden, why are all the other characters in here at all? Why didn't you make it, she could have made it a third person point of view, focusing on Arden, but also every now and then jumping into the other characters' heads. And see, even with my story, yes, I do have, with my novel Zamora, the first book in the Element Hunter series, I did actually take that down from Amazon because I'm going to be rewriting it to work with the backstory that I've created for NaNoWriMo. I still haven't finished that, but I'm going to go back to it after working on my current one, Ripley. Good girl. Anyways, just lots of sighs. Have any of you read Shadow Crown? Let me know down below. Let me know your thoughts, because right now I really don't know if I want to continue reading, because I keep trying to continue reading it and it feels like torture, and I've read a ton of negative reviews on this book and I just don't really know. She is not in the assassin that she's made out to be. Going back to my novel, I have an assassin named Griffin Hale, and yes, I don't have him technically killing until the end. I have him kill his sister at the end. Long story, you'll just have to wait again to read it, but I don't see, I had mine. Griffin Hale is the character, and he was put into prison for 3 years. So we are seeing him in prison as a broken man because they have tortured him as well, and in his mind he's just been torturing himself in the prison. So that's why when he gets out, he literally hands over at one point his weapons to his best friend, knowing that Eddie, his best friend, will not let him hurt himself because he was wanting to hurt himself for how far he's gone, because he wasn't always an assassin. He didn't grow up being an assassin, and there was a point which in the next version of Zamora, I'm going to flesh out that point more, but he starts out, it starts out as an accident with him, really, and then he ends up realizing that he enjoys it, and then he goes into getting paid by people to kill their enemies and stuff like that. That kind of assassination type. This is nothing like Griffin. Arden is not. She's not as strong as it says on the back, and it's just kind of misleading, I guess. Yeah, I really don't know. I also have from the library. It doesn't have the sticker on it because it was something called a ZIP book, ZIP book, where they will send the book to you after you request it. So I have this book as well, the Alpha Drive, the first book in her Alpha Drive series. I was interested in this, but I don't know. I was really excited to read her work, but then I wasn't so excited to read her work because I got through almost half of this. It's really hard for me to DNF books that I've been so excited for, but I'm not actually enjoying, because it does feel like I'm kind of torturing myself not enjoying a book that I wanted to. Now, for a while I was, because I was in still my bad place that I've been in all year, and it was just nice to kind of get into a dark story, but this isn't even dark at all. And I just read a scene that just wasn't good. I'm sorry, it just wasn't good. That's just my opinion, and these are just all my opinions, and we're entitled to our own opinions. Speaking of which, I feel like I look like Thor right now with my hair, and yeah, it gets all fluffy after it air dries for a while. Anyways, this video is 12 minutes and 16 seconds long, and I don't really know what else to say. Actually, Ripley, do you have anything to say? Ripley, do you have anything to say? No? Okay. Oh, there she goes. I don't want to get up. Anyways, maybe I'll continue reading this just to get to the end, or maybe I'll just read the end. But it's just really a choppy book, and you can tell that she didn't put much time into writing it that she should have, because I feel like she rushes her stories just to have something to put out every once in a while, and I don't think that's something that you should do as a writer, because a lot of people I've seen on YouTube, they're, myself included, and I've taken down Zamora multiple times because I realized it wasn't ready and there's something else that I have to add. So you got to see the different versions of it if you read it. The only thing that I put up right after I kind of wrote it and then edit it was my poetry book and my short story. Press pause, those are still up. One sec. Sorry for the little mess over there. And there are some people where they're like, I just finished the first draft, I finished the random edits, and I'm gonna start querying. No. And they write the draft in like a few months. No. You don't start querying right after, or you don't even start thinking about the publishing process right after. I mean, you can think about it, because I think about it too, but don't think about it to where you start forgetting to be in the moment with your story. And I think it froze. I think that's what happened with this story, because it feels like it happened with this story. Like, she just breezed through writing it. Like, with the story that I'm working on right now, it's called We See You, Kyle, and I am only on... What chapter am I on? 29, I think? I'm not even done with the story, but it feels like I'm halfway through it. Oh, it froze again. Sorry about that. Anyways, I'm not even going to be thinking, oh yay, it's completely done when I'm done with the first draft. No. Or even like a read through and edit through once. Yeah. I just don't think that it's worth it for your book if you rush through it and then decide or think that it's all perfect and good, because everyone thinks that way with their books, and then they want to self-publish it or they want to traditionally publish it, and the reason that you probably get shot down a lot is because, or from agents, is because your book isn't ready. Not that it's not good, it's not that it's not ready, because you've only written it once, technically. And it's just annoying that I see that so much, because I feel like our community is so focused on either... I think it's kind of like we are only focusing on the publishing and having people buy our books. It's become about the money and not about the stories. It's become about, oh, I have a platform that is large enough, so I'll have a huge following when my book's out. I don't know, these are just thoughts that are on my mind, and I'm tired. It's 11:42 as I'm filming this. I'm in my PJs, and I'm not really slept all week because of insomnia. So, these are the thoughts that I have on my mind. Let me know what you guys think down below. Should I DNF this? What do you guys think about this book? Or, for that matter, both of these books. Just let me know your thoughts down below. We'll have a lovely conversation. Just be kind. That's all I encourage you to do. I'm still kind of wanting to keep my post-it note bookmark there. I also journaled about this in my journal. Because I just needed to rant about it a little more. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say for right now. Should I DNF this or should I not DNF this? That is the question of this video. I just have so many things that are wrong with this book, and I can't even pinpoint all of them in a video. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments down below. We'll have a conversation. And don't forget to subscribe for more bookish content coming your way, and journaling content coming your way in 2019. I'm only going to be making a few sporadic videos for the rest of the year, so yeah. Should I or shouldn't I? I don't know. Bye everyone.